Two-faced, grip movement, salute to the glute, and Ask Barb coming up on helpmysquashgame.com. Hi, welcome back. This is Barb Cooper on helpmysquashgame.com, and I just want to go through some terminology today so that you're clear when coaches are talking to you about what an open face and a closed face is.
So just to show you, when coaches are talking to you about what an open racket face is, an open racket face means that the hitting plane is tilted towards the ceiling. A closed racket face means the hitting plane is going down to the ground. Same on a backhand. If I'm hitting a backhand and my racket face is open, it's tilting towards the ceiling. If it's closed, it's tilted towards the ground. In squash, you're always looking to have an open racket face, whether it's on a backhand or on a forehand.
Some people think that the grip is cast in granite. Not true. So the biggest thing about the grip is it has to be workable and useful. So yes, you might like to hold it down at the bottom of the racket to start with, but if you got tight into the corner or close to the side wall and you still wanted to be able to swing, it's useful to choke up a bit. Sometimes when you go into the backhand back corner, it's useful to really change your grip so that you can flatten your racket face out and get underneath the ball and flick it through. The racket is your instrument, and I'm wanting you to play it like an instrument, and that means that you've got to be able to maneuver your hand around it and make it work for you. Experiment, play around with the grip, see what works, see what doesn't work, but understand what all of those things will give you. As promised, a salute to the glute. So one of the nicest stretches you can do for your glute, and the only caution I would give you is if you've got sore knees, be careful of it, is to start on your hands and knees and extend one of your legs back, and then just keep pushing backwards. And what you're trying to do is allow the hip to relax and let your knee come across in front of you. And if you want to, you can move your back leg further back. Lovely. And now it's time for Ask Barb.
So Barb, I'm playing doubles and the person on my wall is constantly blocking me. What do I do? How do I deal with that?
Thanks, Kirsty. That's a great question, and I know it troubles people both on the singles court and the doubles court. The first thing is this match reffed or is it a friendly? Now, in my view, if it's reffed, you leave the ref to do his or her job. So you keep asking for lets, you don't hit the ball, and you let the referee decide. And you have to get used to the fact that the rhythm of the game is going to be very choppy. You're going to have to play points over and over and over again until you finally score something. But that's just the way it is. Now, if it's a friendly match, in other words, there's no ref, whether it's singles or doubles, I think you've got to decide what's important to you. Because from my point of view, the relationship with the people is generally much more important than the outcome of the match. Therefore, I would continually ask for lets. But when they start giving you that glare, you know, why aren't you hitting the ball? What you do is you turn around to them and say, I don't want to hit you with the ball. And if they say, well, I'm okay with that, simply say, well, I'm sorry, I'm not. In either case, you're going to have to not fight what's going on. You can't stop people from getting in your way. You need to relax, know the game's going to be choppy, know it's going to be long, and just constantly ask for those lets and get used to it. Use it as an exercise. But at the end of the day, you want to maintain the relationship with those players. So that's what I would do. Anyway, this is Barb Cooper from helpmysquashgame.com signing off. See you next show.